Listen closely. January 7th arrives with quiet force. This date carries ancient weight, recognized across generations as a turning point for prosperity, not through noise or struggle, but through alignment, through roots placed with intention, through actions performed on days when energy naturally shifts. I am Shi Heng Yi. Years of disciplined practice reveal a simple truth: money responds to order, not desperation. Prosperity follows structure, not constant pursuit. January 7th stands as a sacred threshold, deeply connected to renewal beneath the surface. Just as roots grow unseen before the tree rises, financial change begins invisibly before it appears in life. In this teaching, you will learn why this specific day amplifies financial direction. You will understand why the entrance of a home controls opportunity and flow. You will discover the deeper meaning behind planting life at that precise point, and how this act signals stability, continuity, and growth. This is not superstition. It is patterned wisdom passed quietly through disciplined lineages. Many search upward for success, looking for shortcuts and sudden results. True abundance begins downward. Roots determine fruit. Foundations determine fortune. When roots strengthen, prosperity follows naturally, without force. Stay until the end, because one subtle detail separates tradition from true transformation. Missing it weakens effort. Applying it correctly allows movement to begin on its own. This knowledge matters because financial pressure drains peace and clarity. Proper alignment restores both, along with purpose. Welcome to Shaolin Divine Flow. Walk this path with us. Subscribe and allow discipline, awareness, and prosperity to grow together. Pay attention to this truth. The entrance of your home speaks before you ever step inside. It quietly determines movement, energy, and the direction of opportunity flowing into your life. Long before results appear, decisions are already made at this point of entry. In ancient wisdom, the entrance was never treated as a simple doorway. It was regarded as the mouth of the home. Whatever reaches this space is either welcomed or turned away. Opportunities pass here first. Financial momentum approaches here first. When this area is aligned, life responds with ease rather than resistance. Money energy moves like breath. It flows toward clarity, balance, and intention. An entrance that carries order and life signals readiness. It communicates stability. It announces that this home can receive, hold, and grow abundance without chaos. Every opportunity originates outside before becoming part of your life. Every offer, idea, and connection crosses this threshold before it reaches you. This is why the entrance sets financial direction long before money becomes visible. When the gateway is strong, movement becomes consistent instead of random. A living presence at the entrance symbolizes continuity and growth. It reflects income that builds gradually rather than appearing and disappearing. Weak entrances create unstable flow. Money arrives briefly, then leaves just as quickly. Strong entrances encourage retention. Wealth slows down, settles, and stays. Many focus on effort inside the home while ignoring the gateway. Yet flow is always decided at the beginning. Correct the point of entry and alignment follows naturally. When the entrance is prepared, opportunity no longer wanders aimlessly. It arrives with purpose, timing, and direction. Across centuries and continents, trees have held a sacred place in the understanding of wealth and life. Ancient cultures did not see them as mere plants. They were symbols of abundance, protection, and stability. Their roots dug deep into the earth, anchoring strength and resilience, while their branches reached toward the sky, carrying potential and growth. To plant a tree was to invite prosperity in its most enduring form. In Asia, sages and monks understood that certain trees could absorb stagnant energy and transform it into vitality for the home. Their leaves, strong trunks, and steady growth represented the flow of wealth that is not sudden but lasting. In households that honored these principles, families experienced calm, focus, and opportunities that unfolded naturally. Wealth was never forced, it was cultivated, like the careful tending of soil and roots. In other parts of the world, from Europe to Africa, trees served as guardians of property and prosperity. People believed that trees planted near entrances or sacred spaces created protective energy fields, shielding homes from misfortune while drawing in positive forces. Their presence became a statement of stability, a quiet assurance that life could flourish without constant struggle. Wealth, like a tree, grows slowly but firmly when conditions are right. The symbolism runs deeper. Trees represent cycles of life, patience, and resilience. Their seasonal changes remind us that abundance comes in phases, and that true financial strength is built over time. Those who planted trees with intention were aligning themselves with natural rhythms and universal law. They understood that prosperity is not a momentary gain, but a steady accumulation supported by care, awareness, and respect for life's processes. Even today, this wisdom holds. The act of planting a tree is not just physical, it is a declaration. It speaks to the universe, stability is welcome here. Abundance is expected, protection surrounds this home. It is a bridge between the seen and unseen, a living symbol of wealth rooted in intention and nurtured with patience. Among the many trees revered through time, there is one that stands apart for its connection to prosperity and financial flow. Not because of legend alone, but because of the energy it embodies. This tree, often placed near entrances or in homes, symbolizes growth, resilience, and the quiet accumulation of wealth. Its presence signals readiness, openness, and the invitation of abundance into daily life. Across cultures, this tree carries a consistent meaning. Its leaves, steady and vibrant, reflect vitality and opportunity. Its roots dig deep, reminding us that true wealth is grounded and supported, not fleeting. Planting it is a conscious act, a declaration that life, stability, and abundance are welcome in your home. Families who honor this tradition treat it with care, understanding that its growth mirrors the growth of financial energy in their lives. The symbolic power of this tree goes beyond the material. It represents protection for what you earn and the natural unfolding of opportunities. When nurtured with intention, it becomes a living magnet for prosperity. Its energy is not about sudden gain, but about steady, lasting support. The tree encourages patience, focus, and alignment with natural cycles, teaching that wealth flows most freely when it is respected and cultivated rather than forced. Many cultures associate this tree with auspicious beginnings. Placing it at the entrance signals openness to positive forces and invites the universe to respond. Its energy works quietly, influencing subtle shifts in mindset, awareness, and daily habits that strengthen financial flow. Observing its growth, caring for it, and connecting with its symbolism becomes a practice of conscious abundance. Ultimately, the tree embodies the principle that wealth is living, growing, and interconnected with the environment around it. It is a reminder that money, like a tree, thrives where attention, respect, and patience are present. Its presence transforms space, mindset, and opportunity, creating a bridge between intention and manifestation, between roots and flourishing branches of prosperity. The roots of a tree are its hidden foundation, unseen yet essential. They anchor the tree firmly, allowing it to withstand storms, droughts, and shifting seasons. In the same way, strong roots in life represent stability, resilience, and long-term growth. When financial energy is compared to a tree, the roots symbolize the principles, habits, and intentions that support lasting income. Without deep roots, prosperity may appear suddenly, but it will fade just as quickly. Strong roots begin with careful attention. Just as a tree requires healthy soil, water, and consistent care, financial stability requires planning, discipline, and awareness. Each decision, each act of intention adds strength to these roots. The deeper they grow, the more capable they become of supporting flourishing wealth. Temporary gains become anchored in lasting abundance. Opportunities no longer slip away. Instead, they are captured, nurtured, and multiplied. Roots also represent patience. They grow silently, gradually spreading and intertwining with the earth to create a solid base. Wealth that is built like this does not rely on luck or sudden windfalls. It grows steadily, quietly reinforcing itself over time. Each layer of experience, knowledge, and conscious effort strengthens the foundation. Just as a tree with deep roots can survive harsh seasons, a life with solid financial roots weathers uncertainty and change. The connection between roots and wealth also extends to protection. Roots absorb and filter energy, preventing instability from reaching the trunk and branches. Similarly, strong financial foundations protect against impulsive choices, unexpected losses, and mismanaged resources. They allow income to flow steadily, not chaotically. Understanding this connection transforms the act of planting a tree into a meditation on wealth itself. Each root, each layer of soil mirrors the invisible structures of financial life. Nourishing them with intention, care, and patience ensures that prosperity does not merely appear, it endures, expands, and provides a stable base for generations to come. January 7th carries an energy unlike any other day. It is a threshold between endings and beginnings, a moment when cycles shift quietly yet powerfully. Planting on this day aligns action with the natural flow of renewal, signaling readiness to receive abundance. The universe responds to timing, and certain moments amplify intention far beyond ordinary days. Timing is not merely a calendar date, it is a resonance. On January 7th, energy flows in a way that supports growth, clarity, and expansion. Just as the earth follows rhythms of seasons and cycles, life responds to moments when intention meets opportunity. Planting a tree on this sacred day is more than a physical act. It is a declaration that you are attuned to life's natural cycles, open to receiving, and prepared to nurture what you wish to grow. Intention is the soul of this practice. Actions without purpose scatter energy. A tree planted without thought becomes just another plant, but when each gesture is infused with clear intent, whispered words of prosperity, mindful focus on stability, the act transforms into a bridge between desire and manifestation. The roots you plant on January 7th are not just in soil, they are in consciousness. They carry the signal that abundance is welcomed and expected. New cycles amplify results. As the year begins, energies are malleable, receptive, and primed for growth. Just as the first rays of the sun strengthen early shoots, actions taken at the start of cycles grow with momentum. The combination of timing and intention creates a multiplier effect. One deliberate act on this day sets in motion patterns that will unfold in weeks, months, and even years. Planting on January 7th is a ritual of alignment. It synchronizes personal will with universal rhythm. It transforms simple planting into a magnet for prosperity. When roots enter the earth at the perfect moment, energy follows naturally. Opportunity finds its way. Stability strengthens. Wealth begins to move, not as a rush, but as a steady, enduring flow that mirrors the patient growth of a tree itself. Focus deeply as you prepare to plant. The act itself is simple, yet its power comes entirely from the mindset you bring. Your attention, your clarity, and the energy you hold in your hands and heart will guide the roots as much as the soil does. Planting is more than digging a hole. It is a conscious conversation with the universe. Begin by centering yourself. Take a few slow breaths. Feel the earth beneath your feet, solid and receptive. Clear your mind of distraction and doubt. The intention must be precise. This tree is a symbol of prosperity, stability, and abundance entering your life. Every gesture, from holding the sapling to placing it in the soil, should reflect that focus. Speak with certainty, either aloud or silently. Words are not empty, they carry energy. Affirm that wealth flows naturally into your home, that your life is aligned with opportunities, and that your resources grow steadily and securely. Let each word be confident, calm, and unwavering. Avoid desperation or impatience. Wealth responds to faith, not fear. Visualize the tree growing as you plant it. See its roots spreading deep, absorbing energy from the earth. Imagine branches reaching upward, carrying your intentions toward the universe. Feel gratitude as if the abundance has already arrived. This is not daydreaming. It is the conscious projection of energy into the world. During planting, remain mindful. Each motion becomes part of the ritual. Cover the roots gently, firm yet careful, as if protecting the promise you are making. Let your hands convey patience and care. This intention will anchor the energy, creating a magnetic field for prosperity to follow. Planting with the correct mindset transforms a simple act into a powerful declaration. Your thoughts, words, and energy converge in this moment, rooting stability, wealth, and opportunity into the very soil of your home. The tree becomes a living symbol of your focused intention, drawing abundance naturally to every corner of your life. As you lower the tree into the earth, let your voice carry intention and certainty. Words are more than sound. They are energy made visible, a signal sent to the universe. A simple, clear affirmation can transform this act from a routine gesture into a powerful magnet for abundance. Speak with conviction, feeling each word resonate in your mind and heart. A strong affirmation does not need to be long. It needs to be precise, present, and confident. For example, you can say, "As this tree grows strong, my wealth grows steady. As its roots go deep, my prosperity becomes secure. Money flows into my home with ease and peace." Repeat it slowly, letting each phrase sink into the moment, allowing your energy to merge with the act of planting. Visualize the affirmation in motion as you speak. See the roots expanding, carrying your intention into the soil, drawing abundance from the earth. Imagine each word like a seed itself, planting a promise of stability and financial growth. Feel the flow of energy connecting the tree, your home, and your life's purpose. Your tone matters. Speak softly if it feels natural, yet with certainty that leaves no room for doubt. Silence or hesitation weakens the signal. Confidence strengthens it. As you finish the affirmation, pause for a moment. Let the energy settle. Feel the roots anchoring not just the tree, but the intention you have planted in your life. This affirmation becomes a bridge between thought and manifestation. It ties your personal focus to the natural growth of the tree, creating a living symbol of wealth, stability, and opportunity. Every time you return to care for the tree, repeat these words or feel them silently. The affirmation is not magic, it is alignment. It reminds your mind, your heart, and the universe that prosperity is welcome, nurtured, and destined to grow. Caring for the tree is more than watering or trimming. It is a reflection of how you nurture every area of your life. Just as the tree requires attention, patience, and consistency to grow strong, so too does wealth demand steady effort, discipline, and mindful focus. The energy you pour into the tree mirrors the energy you cultivate for abundance. Observe the tree daily. Notice how it responds to sunlight, water, and care. Small, consistent actions build resilience. In the same way, small, consistent habits in life, saving wisely, making intentional choices, cultivating opportunities, create a foundation for lasting prosperity. Neglect weakens both the tree and financial flow. Attentive care strengthens them. Speaking kindly to the tree, maintaining its health, and protecting it from harm are not symbolic gestures alone. They are acts that condition your awareness. They train your mind to respect growth, to honor effort, and to recognize that results require patience. Each leaf that unfurls, each branch that strengthens, reflects the disciplined energy you invest. Wealth, like the tree, grows quietly beneath the surface before it becomes visible. Consistency amplifies blessings. Just as regular care encourages the tree to thrive, consistent attention to financial and personal growth multiplies outcomes. Gratitude for progress, no matter how small, feeds the cycle of abundance. The more mindful you are in your care, the stronger the flow of prosperity becomes. Caring for the tree also teaches balance. Too much force can harm, too little neglects potential. Wealth responds similarly. Discipline without flexibility creates stress. Patience without action allows opportunity to drift away. Nurturing the tree trains both patience and precision, focus and flow. In this way, tending to the tree becomes a living meditation on abundance. It shows that prosperity is not accidental, it is cultivated. With intention, attention, and care, the tree and your life both flourish. Blessings multiply when roots are honored, growth is respected, and energy is invested with purpose. Many people plant with hope, but unknowingly block the very flow they seek. The first obstacle is the mind itself. Negative thoughts, doubt, and fear act like invisible barriers, closing doors that would otherwise open. Wealth responds to confidence, clarity, and expectation, not worry or hesitation. Allowing fear to linger weakens the energy you set in motion. Impatience is another silent thief. Prosperity is like the tree you plant. It grows gradually, unseen at first, until roots are strong and branches ready. Expecting instant results creates tension, frustration, and distraction, which scatter the energy meant to attract abundance. The universe rewards persistence and faith, not force or rush. Neglect is equally harmful. A tree left untended, even briefly, can lose strength, leaves fade, roots weaken, and potential diminishes. Similarly, financial growth falters when intention is ignored. Opportunities are missed, habits drift, and energy dissipates. Manifestation is strengthened by consistent care, attention, and respect for the process. Another common mistake is confusion between desire and clarity. Many set intentions but remain unsure of what they truly seek. Energy spreads thin when the mind is divided. Wealth flows most freely when direction is focused, precise, and unwavering. Every word, every thought, every action must align with your ultimate vision. Comparison and envy also block flow. Focusing on others' success shifts energy outward instead of inward, disrupting your connection to abundance. Prosperity grows best when rooted in gratitude, personal responsibility, and alignment with natural rhythms. Finally, ignoring the symbolic act itself diminishes its power. Planting without intention, speaking without belief, or rushing without presence reduces the ritual to a habit, stripping it of energy. True manifestation requires awareness, respect, and disciplined attention. Understanding these common mistakes allows you to correct course. Clearing doubt, embracing patience, nurturing intention, and maintaining clarity strengthens the energy of both the tree and your life. When these barriers are removed, abundance begins to flow naturally, steadily, and without obstruction. When you plant with intention, care, and patience, subtle shifts begin to appear in your life. Opportunities that once seemed distant start to present themselves. Moments of unexpected help arrive just when you need them. Small gains, quiet, almost unnoticed, signal that energy is moving in your favor. Peace begins to settle in your mind, replacing worry with confidence, showing that abundance is no longer a distant dream, but a growing reality. Notice these signs, no matter how small. Each one is a confirmation that your efforts, your focus, and your faith are aligning with the natural flow of prosperity. Life begins to whisper that the seeds you planted are taking root, and that wealth, stability, and opportunity are finding their way to your doorstep. If this message resonates with you, like this video to honor your intention and subscribe to our channel Shaolin Divine Flow to continue walking the path of mindful abundance. Share this wisdom, nurture your energy, and allow the teachings to guide your life towards steady growth. Remember this: abundance is not a sudden burst, it is a quiet, unfolding rhythm. Tend your roots, speak your intention, and trust in the process. The wealth you welcome today is the stability you will enjoy tomorrow, and the flow has already begun.